Member for Bottle River Crowfoot.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And yes, being that it's Committee of the Whole, all of those details. My question for the member, and I know and respect her stance on Taiwan and some of the work that she's done, but I have been so concerned that some of the actions that the Liberals purport to take in support for Ukraine do not line up with the tangible action that both Ukraine has asked for when it comes to, an example, sending turbines back to Russia to pump Russian gas for sale in Europe, funding Putin's war in Ukraine, detonators being sent that direction, missiles that could be easily sent over, and there was a direct request. So certainly we were disappointed that the Liberals put in a carbon tax mechanism into the free trade agreement, bringing a domestic political issue into a debate that had a significant deal of cross-partisan support. It's very unfortunate that they would so politicize that. But what's also unfortunate is that quite often actions don't line up with the words that members of that Liberal Party speak when it comes to ensuring that they are truly supporting Ukraine. So I'd ask that member, if she could, to elaborate on how they actually take that tangible action to support the people of Ukraine, which includes energy security.
The Honourable Member for, oh my God, Humber River, Black Creek. Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to my honourable colleague for his comment and, of course, his interest. Politics gets in the ways of a lot of things, and I think at the end of the day, every single person in this House wants to see Ukraine do well. As the chair of the international trade, when we dealt with the Canada Free Trade Agreement for Ukraine, it was an enormous pleasure to be able to talk with a variety of people who are already in Ukraine, starting with the rebuild that is happening. And as far as we move forward, we talk about a carbon tax that my colleague couldn't resist throwing out there. Ukraine's had a carbon tax way before we've even talked about it. So I think Canada's way behind. The United States, all the other areas have had a carbon tax for years. Canada's just catching up now, and Ukraine is an example of how it functions very well.
Questions et commentaires, l'honorable député.
Questions and comments. The Honourable Member for Drummond.